guys, TJ here. I'm signing back on Folklore. We finished up Ellen's second chapter, and now we're starting Keats' second chapter. Chapter 2, Lamplight. This whole affair started 17 years ago because of a man called Ryan. Told him Suzette's parents wanted to kill someone. What was the incident at the church? And is Ryan still in the village? Reporters for occult magazines don't generally go around chasing after murder cases. But anyway, I suppose I'll ask around the village. Well, actually, before we do that, side quest. So, get back in there and take a nap. Alright, bartender, what do you got for me? Nothing. Ellen had something. I don't know how any of this works. Whatever. At least I checked. I was going to say, if you say anything about being exhausted, you did shit all that night. There was nothing for you to be exhausted about. Ryan was very kind. He was a decent, honest man. He died 17 years ago. And some other people died then too. Harriet must have been devastated. They were close. Okay, yeah, visit Harriet. Did you know a woman called Regine? She recently fell over the cliff and died. She must have been involved in something bad. Yes, I knew her. It seems to have begun 17 years ago with a separate incident. Other than Regine's husband, Ronaldo, the only other person who's come up so far in connection with this is a man called Ryan. I was wondering if you knew anything about him. Ryan is dead. That was also 17 years ago. Another person dead. Were you and Ryan close? He was a kind man. With my disability and all, he was always very helpful to me. Do you have any memento of his? How odd. A young lady asked me the same thing. I won't ask why you want it. She did, eh? Interesting. Me? Well, I'm just doing a story. I already gave what Ryan entrusted me with to Ellen, I'm afraid. The pub owner was a close friend of Ryan's, though. Okay, we go to the pub. still think we should be able to pet the cat. Do you know a man called Ryan? Yeah, he was a good friend of mine. We were army mates. Was a good friend. Ryan died in the graveyard behind the church 17 years ago. Murdered. Not a single person held a grudge against Ryan. We still don't know what happened. The village wasn't deserted then. Didn't you call the police? Semi-night incident. Others died too, but no one wanted to dig deeper. Times like that, people just pass it off as the work of the hag. The hag, who was a goddess from Celtic mythology. The old witch who appears in fairy tales, eh? Yeah. It's the work of a supernatural being, so don't delve too deeply, they say. Ryan lived in that hut on the lighthouse keep. If you search that place, I bet you'll find something. 17 years have gone by. I think something's starting to stir again. Oh, you ain't wrong there. What's this? I wonder why this was worth keeping. A picture of a child. Keats! Why are you here? Same as you. Whatever Ryan said to Regine 17 years ago triggered a tragedy, and now Regine has been killed. Are there any clues? Only half a photo. I have the other half. What could it mean? The match. A doctor and his patient. Is this Hervé? She's his brother. Yes, I was told that he died because of someone. Told by whom? Dead? Yes, how did you know? A reporter cannot divulge his sources. But we still don't know why Hervé, Ryan, and Ronaldo died. And now Regina. Just what is happening here? Let me keep the photo. Thanks. A dead man's mental makes for a good story. Two becomes one. That I'll keep Ryan's memento. Go to the engine night. Harriet, behind the church. There's something I want to show her. Keats! So you've come? I have a question. Does this netherworld mean that ancient legends were true? Fabrications of an ancient man and these illusions are unreal. But it seems real to me as well. But the afterworld is no such place. How do you know? I just know. There are clues of sorts. May I go with you? To the church graveyard. Ryan's final resting place. Yeah, we end up going to Warcadia at the same time, but we get separated.
What?
What is this?
Hey, Belgay. What is this? So the Netherworld wasn't the land of the fairies. This place is... well, let's just call it Warcadia. The Netherworld was born out of human thoughts on death. A fairy realm of pleasure is how the ancients imagined the afterworld. And so Warcadia must be a contemporary image of death then. Makes sense. Where is Ryan? Inside another folklore? Not necessarily. But it's true that the dead who feel powerful emotions, such as rage, hatred, or sorrow, tend to get pulled inside folklores. I see. I have one more question. Are there other realms besides this? As many as there are stars. The fairy realm is only the beginning. This Warcadia is quite far removed from the real world. And the further away it is, the more strength necessary to open the door to that world. And my strength is limited, is that it? That's why you need the power of the folklores. You defeated Cernunnos. Very long, so... You mean that's why I was able to enter Warcadia? So 2 birds with 1 stone. More for my story, plus an occult experience to boot. I came for you. Let me tell you a few things. Which path to take? That hasn't changed. There are quite a few who don't like the Fairy Lord. He behaves like he represents the entire Netherworld. The flow of time in the Netherworld is different from that of the real world. You could end up passing someone who you thought lived after you. Or you could end up being behind someone you thought you'd pass. Which is basically the game's way of saying, this is why you don't run into each other in the Netherworld. So until we can get the karma up. Is one karma taken care of? I do have most. Ow. You good? Okay, okay. Wait. Oh, there you are. Oh! Oh, I thought that was an item. Okay. It's faster than poke as well. I really don't know why the fire gets louder like that. Going in a loop. down and well, maybe. And then that goes back down there. Alright. Uh-oh. Ah! All alone now. No, why did I look? What? I don't know why it let go. I swear I was still holding it down. Quite a number of fairies have been sent in. Interfering in other realms like this is no small matter.
Denizens of the fairy realm. Why are they coming here?
Immensely powerful beings sometimes control denizens of another world. The Fairy Lord is one of them. Actually, it was he who invited Ellen into the Netherworld.
Is that Scarecrow's emissary? What's so special about her?
One question at a time. What's the Fairy Lord's goal? The Fairy Lord aims to change the Netherworld. The fairies don't think the Netherworld is how it should be.
Surprisingly progressive for her uncreated information ideas.
They're simply clinging to an older era, that's all.
Well, what's so special about her? What's the relationship between Ellen and them?
Denizens of the Netherworld cannot pass freely between the realms. It seems the Fairy Lord cast some type of spell on Ellen. It opens up a path to the Netherworld where Ellen is.
Ellen's a Netherworld trailblazer of all fairies, is she?
Enough for now. Speak to the dead and solve your so-called conundrum.
I was intending to.
Don't gotta tell me twice. That's where I'm gonna end the episode. We'll continue in the next one. Till then, I'm signing off. Bye bye.